Hello everyone, welcome back to Feed the Beast. I am Zerul, your conductor for today's train wreck of an episode, and today we're going to go ahead and continue working with our plan to build up a source of biofuel, which should be pretty interesting there. So we're going to go and bounce back and forth a few times, so let's go ahead and head over to the build site, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So, while off camera, since it was just basically just a bunch of block placing, I went ahead and built up the, there we go. Built up this, the little farm there. And, ta-da, there it is. So, what I did, got myself another gravity suit. Rather than worry about pipes, whoa, these things are still a little difficult to control. Alright. Ta-da! So what I have here is I have a hell of a lot of block breakers. They're positioned straight down so that these never grow more than one high. So it'll always collect the top row. And whoop, I have 6 timers set up, which in turn... No... There we go. Show what I got. I've got a whole bunch of this pipe. Let's see if I can grab. There we go. Not pipe, but tube. Redstone tube there. So I've got this set for a 40-second countdown, or a little over 40 seconds actually. And then so every a little over 40 seconds, all these pulse. The top row gets cut out. And there we go. Conveniently, this also apparently seems to shut these doors, so if I have to leave it open. So, this is what I've got. This is about 25 minutes or so of production, so it's not the highest rate, but you know what? I think it should work okay for our purposes. So the next thing we gotta do is we have to do a couple things. Now, I've decided we're gonna go ahead and just build up. So we got this flat area. We're just gonna start building upwards and place the next sections on top. So I think that should work well for us here. So let's go and head back to the base. All right, and beach tower. As if I have not already done this 100 times already. There we go. All right. So let's head back in here to our crafting section. So let's check on this real quick. And slowly, yep, slowly still going up there. So I've got a, I had to move away from the nether because I'd pumped all of the, lava in that one section away there. So I've got a lava world that I've got situated, I don't know if I showed it in the last episode, and I can't remember anymore. But, it's got all that in there. Alright, so, let's get that set like that. So we have sugarcane. Now what we're going to use for sugarcane is we are going to turn this into plant balls. Now let's go over this here real quick. So in the fermenter, this can produce, each sugarcane can produce 0.1 using mulch, compost, or fertilizer. You can produce 0.15 using the apple juice, and 0.15 using honey instead of water. These basically an amplifier, 50% amplifier. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this into plant balls. So the plant balls, pull this up here, when fermented, turn into 0.5. So you do technically get more biomass out of an equivalent amount of sugarcane just by using the sugarcane, but it requires more fertilizer and more water and stuff like that. So if you use apple juice or honey, then it's going to be just under that there. So I think we're going to use honey since we have a source of that with all of our bees. We might need to increase the honey production, but that's something we can always tackle with later there. So we need to get the compressed plants, and to go back to this here, basically we have to shove 80 of these in a compressor. So that means we've got to do a direct pump into a compressor. So, we have a compressor over here. Let's see here. Let's go and pull these out real quick here. Iridium in the safe. I almost got a stack of iridium. Cool. We can start working on some of that at some point. Let's see here. So, compressor. And spell it properly. Compressor. Implosion compressor. Yeah, compressor. So, machine block, circuit, and stone. Alright, so that should be pretty easy to do. Machine block. There we go. Circuit. One of those. Let's go and throw this back here. I'm thinking I'm going to play around with some fabricators at a later point. And the top is empty, so stone, 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 compressor, check. Check this out. I decided that I needed a more reliable source of stone, so I've got this set up here. When you set the igneous extruder to smooth stone mode, it consumes lava and it consumes water to produce smooth stone. See, it doesn't consume a whole lot, but it does consume. Yeah. It consumes a lot more, like a bucket at a time of these when you set it to obsidian, and it consumes nothing for cobblestone. So, I've got my lava just pouring into that, and we just got a whole lot of smooth stone because I used all of my entire source. So, next thing, we need some power. So, let's go ahead and, let's see here. Let's use a thermal generator. Alright, so we'll just use the lava for more stuff. So not a geothermal, but a thermal. So we need aluminum, which we have, reinforced glass, 2 gates or circuits. Yep, 2 circuits, geothermal. Let's do the geothermal first. So 2 cells, iron, generator, and glass. Alright, do I have a... Yes. Generator. Glass, come on, should have plenty of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reinforced iron. I got reinforced glass at least. There we go. And a cell. Cell. So we got that. And glass. And aluminum. Yep, plenty of aluminum. And then finally, let's see here. 2 of these. Donk, donk. There we go. Alright, so we have our thermal generator. Now let's grab a tesseract. We got plenty of liquid tesseracts. And let's just grab another iron chest for now. Alright, let's see here. For some transport pipes. I think I've got a few transport pipes over at the B place. Let's see here. Liquidex. Liquidex. Check. And I think that should be good. Alright, make sure everything looks fine. Check. Alright, so. Actually, let's do something real quick here. Let's go ahead and, before we do that, we want to feed directly into the compressor without potentially overfilling it. So, actually, I've got an idea. We can, no. I was gonna say we can just cycle it in a circle. Do we have any brass? Bronze. brass. We need some brass ingots. Copper and tin. So let's grab some copper and some tin. There we go. Call that up. So there's still cotton wafers in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do some... I think we're just going to use a filler. Not a watermill, not a filler. Filter. I got some filters. Let's use some filters. No, actually, no. I take that back. I do take that back. I think we can probably make use of some of these pipe. And let's go downstairs and see if we can grab a couple of gates. I believe I have some gates that'll work for us, like an iron gate. Let me through. Oh, we got that gate. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone. Not that. And that's not exactly what I was looking for here. Let's see here. Redstone chipset. Ah, yeah, I guess I have to just do the redstone chip. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's the one. Redstone chipset. Look at all those lasers go. Let's go outside and real quick while that cooks there. What is this doing? Why is this getting no lava? Suspicious. It should be. Did they overheat or something? Very, very weird. Very weird. Wait a second. Ha! Donk. Why on earth did I not catch that earlier? And is that all of them now? No. What is going on with this one? I think it's probably just not getting any fuel. Nope, there it is. Ha! Got it. Alright. That would have bothered me real bad. Alright, so that should give us sufficient time to get this down here. Stop it. Let's grab these. Gates. Let's make a few gates. I'm going to play around with some pipe wire. And our seed should still be in good shape. Yeah, we got a good amount of pumpkin seeds still, so we're still chugging along with that, so we're good there. So by this point, you all might have saw put up a video of an Acronox. Let me know what you all think there. An Acronox is probably one of my favorite games of all time there. When I saw that you could actually buy it online, I just had to pick up a copy. I've actually still got the original disc, but the fact that someone is actually supporting the game is just amazing. So, I've been really happy. Come on, one more. One more. There we go. Alright, 2 should be enough. We got some more gates. Alright. We should have this done cooking. Or at least a lot of it done cooking. And glass. I believe it's glass. Check. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there we go. That should be enough. And I may just steal one of the timers. Actually, let's make another timer up here. I'm out of wafers? No, I got plenty of wafers. Alright, so the timer's pretty simple. We have 3 stone wires, which is wafer and redstone. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. We have that with the regular stone. Check. We need a stick to make some redstone torch. Just a few extra here. And we need one of those. Check. And then we need 2 anodes, which is a whole lot of redstone. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so plop, plop. There, there. 1, 2, 3. Wafer, wafer. Timer. And we'll come back for more of that if we need to. Should have everything we need. Redstone, alright. Liquid tesseract. Yeah. Off to the build site. If I can get through the door. To the build site. To the Batcave. Here we go. Alrighty. It's coming along there. So this is what we want to do. So we're going to go ahead and put down the compressor first. Let's see here. Let's place it here. Next, let's do thermal generator here. Liquid tesseract here. Lava. Check. Filling up. We got power. Plenty of power. Alright, now we gotta feed this into here. Actually, I don't think I need the timer at all, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I wasn't actually going to use... I don't think I was going to use those at all, actually. So, cobblestone, stone, wood. Sure, I'll grab a few more agates. Hop! Hop! Hop to it! Hop up. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this. Grr. Let's try that back. Plop. Plop. No! Bad plop. Ah! Bad break. There. There. Place that there in a minute. Or not. Alright. And nope. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I'll just place this back. And let's place that here, so that's going to suck out of the chest. Straight up. And the cobblestone pipe there. Like so. Break that. And then let's place this gate here. Space and inventory. Can we place a pipe wire down? Let's see if this will work. Space and inventory. I don't think that's actually going to work. I think I need an iron gate. Alright. Let's go back to the base. Alright, let's see here. Mage Tower. One of the projects I think I've really got to get myself a Void Age... Oh, open. Void Age node set up and ready. Alright. So, gate... No. How do you do the iron gate? Alright. Let's try that. Gate. And gate or gate. So many choices. Pipe wire and... Okay, let's throw a pipe wire in. Sure, I'll make one of each. I don't know which is which. Let's make some more pipe wire while we're at it. Iron, redstone, and rose red. Check out this. I've only got a few hundred iron now. Redstone. Rose red. This is an awesome item here. There we go. Oh, and the assembly table. Iron end gate. Let's see if that's what I'm looking for. Gate. Iron end gate. I don't think it is. Alright, let's go back to gates. Actually, do I even need to... let me double check something here. Autocratic gate. Redstone signal. What happens if I stick this on it? Yep. Alright, well, I'll be back in just a minute once I get a few things built. Alrighty, everyone, I am back, and turns out I had it right in the first place. I just didn't read the correct thing. Let's go ahead and jump over bed real quick here and sleep. Jetpack on, jetpack off, jetpack on, jetpack off. Alright. So, whoa, let's try this again. So, cobblestone transport, iron and gate, red pipe wire, like so. And then space inventory, red pipe signal. Cool. So whenever there's space to pump this in, this is going to send a red pipe signal. Now, let's do this gate here. Let's see. And let's see, try this. See if this will work. Nope, I missed something obvious somewhere. Alright, back in a minute. Alrighty, whoa, let's get up top. So I got it again. So I need the autarkic iron and gate. Give me back that gate. Or whatever that thing is. 2. There we go. And now we can have it set when that is on to pulse. There we go. So when there is space in the inventory of the compressor, this pipe wire turns on and it starts filling this in. I think maybe too much. Let's see if this all just breaks on me. I got a feeling it will. Go. Whoa. Turn that off. Oh, those are all just one at a time. Good, good. I think that's done this smartly there. Alright, so next we gotta go ahead and pump out the compressed ball there. And I don't think this is using up very much liquid at all there. So that should be fine. So, no more space inventory. Is it cut off? Alright, down to 26. Alright, so next, it'll pump out of there. And that'll go into here for now. Let's hope this works. Actually, let's just do this a little bit simpler. We'll just do an items and inventory gate for this one. Items inventory on that side, I believe. And it's not putting any more in. Capacitor discharge. Machine on, machine off. Alright, that's a little odd that was happening that way there. Well, we'll see how that works out. I may just have to set this up to something else. But we'll let it play out there. I could always do a couple of items, feed it into to one area, and then feed it back out of another. Man, that's really weird that it thinks it doesn't have space. So I wonder if we could do an OR gate. Now, anyhow, that should be okay for now. So, next up, we're going to have to take the compressed plant parts, and we're going to go have to start that with the fermenting. Pull that back up. But to do this, we need compost. The next step is we need compost, which means ash and dirt. Ash and dirt is probably the easiest way to do that. Peat can turn into that. There's got to be a few other ways to get ash. Carpenter. Actually, what's the dark? Dark ash. I think we can do something with the dark ash. Yeah, we can throw it in a centrifuge, and that'll get us slag and ashes. But I think it may just be easier to... And we'll do some of the fertilizer, something like that. So I'll make a decision off camera, and then what we're going to do is next up on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and put together a not fertilizer maker, a compost system. We're going to set up a fermenter. Then we're going to take that into a still, and then we're going to take that into a tank. And I think this should all fit on top of here, and I think it should be good. So one other thing I was going to do, since someone had asked in one of the comments, I have been trying to figure out a way to get a world download going. Now, at the moment, the file size is a bit big. If I include all the dimensions and stuff that I've already searched, it's about 800 megs, and the smallest I could probably get it compressed down to is about 500. So, if y'all have any suggestions on a free file sharing options, something that I can use to post that to everyone, let me know. In the meanwhile, let me go ahead, because someone else asked also, to give you a quick overview of what I've done so far. Sort of like a state of the union situation here. So let's go ahead and go back to our main site. So if y'all remember, we came from over that way a little while back. And so right now what we have set up in our little town here, we've got a series of roads, which I think happen to look okay. We've got our blast furnaces here. We've got our spawners here. That's our cow spawner with a drop killer, and the blaze here for blaze rods. We got a little house here, which has basically been left empty since there's not much left to do in here. But we got our machine shop, which this is pretty much the main room that I'm in here. This is my original mine shaft for people that hadn't seen that video. Woo. A little bit of a water to stop the drop there. And you see, I've gotten haven't mined a whole lot out. You know what? Do I have fortune on that? No, I don't yet. Actually, I could probably do that. I'll get those later. But I had started out down here with these. You know what? These I don't need anymore. So let's turn these off, and that may help save a little bit. Stop it! Stop it! You know what? Die. There we go. So I don't need that ticking anymore because I got other things to do. Barrel with some cobble, furnaces, wood, random stuff down here. Let's go ahead and walk our way up here. Got a few sections. This is the level where you can start getting tins, so I'd start mining out this section here a little bit. Didn't really need too much since I got some quarries going. But it's there if I ever need it. Let's see here. This is the section for copper down here at level 45. Same situation. Yep. Yes, I apparently had cut into this earlier when I was building the water tank system. We've got the Mage Tower, which is the second place that I spent almost all my time in here. Up my little levitator into my library with my ghostly librarians here watching the place. Thank you guys. We have the Exploitacoip bee production facility 1 here, which we got about 700 tanks, 700 buckets of honey, so we're working good here. I've got my bees working. Not producing too much since there's no frames in them, but I haven't bothered to get more there. We still have plenty of excess bees piling on through here into the gene pool, giving us some bee DNA. Below ground here, for people that haven't seen this yet, we've got the tank, and we've got the section down here. Bees can actually apparently fly underground. You can put an open area right under the bee, and they'll fly right down there. Or else, maybe it's just because I always have these pipes, but they don't have to be above ground from what I've seen, as long as they have access to flowers and stuff above that. Power feed. These are the different frame boxes that I have linked to. Keep all my frames in there. That's a sort of mess there. Here's under the road. Put that there. With my farm here, still doing pretty good on that. We got 147 stacks of trees. Here's the entryway into down here. Whoa. All right. Wow, that was very odd. How did I figure that? How did I do that one? Then we're down here into this section. This is the broken tank that I have no idea how to get rid of. If any of y'all have any idea how to fix this, let me know. Sort of, going into like world edits. Ooh, these guys are full energy. I should probably pull these out and put some more down or something. Let's see here. We've got some water sections here that I no longer need. They're just sort of junk cobbling up the place. This is my water generation facility there for my water power unit. If y'all haven't seen that, take a look at those episodes. I think I did an okay job with that, combining all that together. We got this down here. Whoop. Leading up to the top there. And yep, can't get up. Can't get up. That's what I thought. Let's place that back. Oop. Where's the way out? There's the way out. This is the way out. Let's go and head up there real quick. This is our lava tank. I've got to change these over to a different type of tank because I'm afraid that something's going to break all of a sudden. I'm going to hit a wrong button and break these because all of the glass inserts vanished when the most recent update to Direcraft. The tanks are still intact, but as soon as this gets broken, the server's going to crash and everything's going to be gone. So I'm going to probably migrate that. I might do an interlude in the next episode and migrate that. Hey, little guy. Here is my factory floor, which I haven't done too much with, and my water mills, which, if you haven't seen that episode, I would recommend to check out. It's got the series of routers, which are getting fed water buckets from my applied energistic storage system. Oh, lag. These pulling out empty buckets. And there we go. This is the items that I've been using in my infinite gunpowder machine. I guess it might be more accurate, on-demand gunpowder machine. Stop it! That's it. Die! Thank you very much. My farms, all of them have now been converted. Well, this hasn't been converted over, but I don't really use this too much for anything. But the pumpkins have all been converted over to using Zycraft soil, Zycorium soil, which requires no hydration. You cannot break the crops on them, and they also have a boost to your gain. So that's all here in the main city. I plan on relocating to somewhere different later, but we'll work on that at a later point. Let's go and hop down here to the Nether Hub. So this is about the hub of books I've got. I've got some bees down in here, which will not kill me now since I'm in good shape. Let's go and throw these guys in here. That's empty, that's empty. Out. Quit it. Out. Quit it. Out. Quit it. So there's got to be a number of bees that I've lost, but that's okay. I don't care too much about those. You know what? Let's empty those out. Yeah. So I've got a couple of villages that I've visited for getting a few stuff. They're off to the north of the thing. I've got the end here. I killed the dragon with a handgun. That was fun. And I've got my bees here in the end setup. We'll see how these guys are doing. Ow. Ow. Oh, we got lots of mysterious combs here. Queen, let's pull these drones out. We'll go store these. This will give us plenty for... Yeesh. Stop hitting me! My dragon egg there for the ender bees. Let's see here. Building type, you just saw a moment ago. I've got the ender fortress that I used to get there. My mining hut out in the distance that I've not used for too much. My zombie spawner off the side of the main place. Our first quarry site, the place where I finally found a module. And then actually I've got a middle of nowhere site here. Let me just show this place to you here. I've got an idea for this place. I mean, take a look at this. This place is awesome looking. And off in the distance, we got ourselves a nice volcano. That's right. So this is basically a volcano in the middle of nowhere, and I think putting a base inside the volcano would actually look pretty cool. So I might do that at some point. So that's pretty much it. There's not way too much to it. I've got my quarry off here in the build site there, off in that direction. And then here's all my bees. So if I can figure out some way of getting a good download, I will go ahead and post this download. Again, if any of you all have any ideas on how to host a zip file that's like 500 megs easily, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Or if you have any idea on easy ways to pare it down, let's go and throw these in here real quick. Drones. That is Ender. That is lots of Ender drones. I got 3 more princes I can actually put down if I decide to. Yeah, cool. And the embittered drones, pure embittered. Okay. Y'all see, I've got. Why is this not pulling out correctly? It should be. It's like it's waiting for a block update or something. That's working. Whoop. Let's change that before I blow something up I don't want to blow up. That's working. That's working. That's working good. Why is this one not? Come back to that later. And the Rocky Princess is also not. I think I'm going to have to change these. Yeah. And the Wintry Princess is not either. Alrighty then. So, apparently I have a lot of bees which are not working correctly. These gates are not working the way I need them to. So, I'll work on that at a later point. So, few things down the pipeline. We're going to finish this up. Probably show you all a little bit more with the bees. Get ourselves a Void World Nexus set up and running. Build ourselves a nice volcano base at some point. I think I've got a few things planned. So if you all have any suggestions or anything, please post them in the comments. And thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.